What's up, y'all? Welcome to another review by Orion. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Here in the United States, we are actually celebrating two things today. We are celebrating the Juneteenth holiday here in the U.S., and we are also celebrating Father's Day. And actually, as soon as I finish doing this reaction, I'll be going to spend some time with my dad. So for all of you who you have your dad in your life and hopefully have a good relationship. I hope you all get to enjoy some time with your parent today. And also for those of the United States, I hope you guys take part in some of the activities that are happening today for Juneteenth also. So with that said, we are going to be reacting to the 9th episode of A Couple of Cuckoos. The title of this episode is The Kuroshio Current is Calling Me. In the last episode of A Couple of Cuckoos, we had a really heartwarming and well put together episode with Sachi and Erika getting to spend more time with each other, and really all three of them, Sachi, Erika, and Nagi, getting to spend time. As we came to learn, Sachi was jealous, but she was jealous because she thought that she was not going to get to spend any more time with her brother because this arranged marriage was going to completely take him away. Even if he is not technically her brother by blood, she was getting lonely to the fact that that was going to be the case. And I joked around a lot about the fact that I don't know what Sachi's going to do. I don't know how her feelings are on certain other things, and if she's going to try to look at her brother in more of a romantic way. Let me throw this crazy idea out there, guys. What if this show has played me? What if Sachi actually is not going to look at him romantically, and truly that was all there was to it? That it was just she was scared of losing her brother, and not in the time that they've gotten to spend with each other, and that there's actually no romance behind that. Now, on a show like this, it's doubtful. But it is a possibility. So I won't write that off as a chance that genuinely is all there was to it. And if that is, I'll actually give this show I'll give the show even higher ratings than I've already given it, because that would actually be really nice and put together. It makes sense that Erika and Nagi it's probably going to become a thing. It would make sense with Hito if something was to start between him and Hito. It's just a lot of no sense that it would make with, something between him and Sachi. So I kind of hope that is the case, and it's just something I thought about as I waited for this reaction to come out. But yeah, overall, I'm thinking very favorably of this show. I really thought it was just going to be trash in the first episode or two, and some of you actually do believe it's trash. However, here's what the funniest thing is. A Couple of Cuckoos videos actually seem to have some of the highest watch rates this season. Now, when I look at how long y'all are watching the videos, it leads me to believe that YouTube's algorithm is doing something, because I have dislikes on the video, but the dislikes are from people who only had the video up for 2 seconds, which I don't treat those as real dislikes. That means that these are people who did not want this content showing up. So I think that the YouTube algorithm is pushing this video out to people who aren't actually into this series or into anime in general. So if you are one of those people who run across this reaction and this is not the content that you're looking for, very sorry, it's completely out of my control, but you should watch it anyway. So with that said, we are going to go ahead and get started into this. Before we do jump into the reaction, we're going to just take a look at how it ranked in the week 11 rankings. So as always, I use Anime Corner primarily, and so a big thanks to all of you who did respond. As you can see on the screen, in week 11, dated June 10th to June 17th, A Couple of Cuckoos went up 2 spots. It had just gotten edged out by the Rising of the Shield Hero last week. And now it is actually back in the number 9 spot with 3.73% of the votes, just beating out the number 10 Love After World Domination. So, for better or worse, the community does continue to generally agree that while it may not be a top 5 show, it is definitely a top 10 show. And that's always, it's good to see that y'all are generally enjoying the show, the story that it is giving us. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and get this episode started. And again, the title is The Kuroshio Current is Calling Me. So let's go ahead and kick this reaction off in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's right. And also, Sachi is now living at said house. I'm about to say, you smack him and he's out, I'm gonna smack you. I'll be glad. Oh! Oh. We haven't seen her in a bit, so it's time to see Hito again. Ain't gonna lie, I couldn't remember if I started the reaction video. Yeah, Erika and Nagi are perfect together, though. Out of the three, I'm sorry. It's just not even close right now for me. I'm done with this, man. I feel that. Oh, boy. Oh, I like this outfit. It's gonna be fine. Oh, it is a date, a proper date. See? There you go. Ooh, is she getting a couples discount? Ooh, look at Hito. Damn, she taking some shots this episode. Also, our first time seeing her ever since she walked away for the stamp collection the last time, so. Oh, so this is a test, is it? Hmm. I'm done with this, man. You gonna follow someone for your life, all right? It ain't gonna be her though. Oh boy. Yo, why these rides just seem so much better and faster than they normally are? Yo, that loop was so fast. Jeez, gonna just take people out. My man is suffering. Actually, he's probably fine now. He just needed some food. Okay, so so I'm happy. I just wanted to make sure that that had been, sealed. Yeah, because I was concerned about that. Like she just left it, and no one ever talked about that again. So okay, we got closure on that. So I'm happy. What the heck? Hey, but you made it though, and you did ride all those rides, and you didn't punk out, bruh. This, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Whoa! Ah! Yo! Okay, and then Sachi does this, and I'm like, never mind. No, she has some other feelings. That man on a date. Yo. Bruh. Yo, how did they get back on those rides? I'm still losing it with that loop. Damn, she killed this man. Bruh. Why are you so mad? How did we get to all that? Why are you so mad? I'm done with Etika. With the bubble gum. I see. Etika is an absolute wreck, and I love her so much. Jeez. Etika, yeah, you are really showing your richness right now. You peasants have things like this. Yeah, and don't worry about trivial things like your brother doing what he doing. He out here living his greatest life, almost destroyed. Ha! Ha! My man can't even walk her. He out of it. Again. Again, Hito is a cute girl, and I do love her. And in a normal situation, because of her hair and circumstances, I would be supporting her first. But one is just more compatible than the other, and that's all it comes to. What in the hell? She sent those. Bruh. Bruh. Ah! 100%. Yes, I did. Oh, man, what a wreck. Now, you damn well know. Bro, why y'all loud as shit? Be quiet. We don't have no peepholes? Do you know what time it is? This man woke us up out of our sleep for this crap. I would have been so mad, especially if I had went to sleep late. Oh boy. I actually want to go out fishing again. It's been a long time. Bro, he can't listen. Yo. Damn. Good job. You don't need no money, Etika. Sachi, I'm sure you need it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they have kind of worn my man out. And he just got destroyed on that damn date. Bruh, he's blowing his life out. Had my man set up from birth. I'm done. All of a sudden, my man want to be up. Dang. That could do pretty good. Wow. He is definitely changed for sure. And I just find it so wholesome how Erika just looks over him and listens and stuff. Like, oh man, what a train wreck. What a nice episode. And I'm going to talk about Sachi in a moment, though, when this wonderful ending song is over. All right, so a couple of thoughts about that episode. First, I do continue to love the wholesome moments that Erika and Sachi are having with each other, and again, and it continues that all the way into the end of the episode with the fishing. They've developed such a good sister, a good sisterhood, a good friendship and dynamic between each other when they go out and they get to do things with each other. You can tell that after they broke the ice, that they've really started to embrace each other, and that's a really wholesome and great thing to see. And I'm glad that Nagi even realized that as chaotic as things has been, his life has taken a change, it's changed, and it is changing for the better, regardless of who he actually ends up with at the end of this story. The three of them, and now that there's three of them living with each other instead of just the two, it relatively complements itself nicely. I think that they're doing a relatively decent job of showing this story with the three of them without it seeming like someone's really about to kill someone. I mean, outside of Sachi always wanting to end my man after the date thing happened, and so that's what I want to go on. So the whole date that happened between Hito and Nagi and how Sachi responded. So I just said at the beginning of the episode that I had a week to think about, well, maybe it truly is just, she misses her brother and she just, she just has a brother complex and it just kind of goes from there. So it'll just, and that's as far as it goes. But then, some of her attitude and behavior in this is just like, okay, I understand the situation with Erika because of the engagement. And so you would naturally feel, hesitant about her taking away your brother and everything and stuff. But this girl Hito, I'm like, bruh, come on, Sachi. Like, what do you actually feel in regards to your brother? Is this solely just family related feelings, or is this something else that we need to know about? Sachi is cute though. Sachi is cute. I aesthetically love her. I love her look. She is definitely, like, I've been watching some of the fan art that's been coming in ever since her and Erika interacted, and I love pretty much every picture that she's in. She's definitely a cute girl, and obviously she is caring at the end of the day. I just need her to reel some of these emotions in. It's just a tad bit. And the date went well, contrary to what he believes it did. It actually went very well, and it probably gave him a lot of kudos, a lot of plus points with Hito. with that said, I still stand the same way I have since Hito was first introduced on screen. That while I love her interactions with him, and while they are great with each other, so that's why I said, between Sachi and Nagi, and Erika and Nagi, and Hito and Nagi, all their interactions are relatively good. But with that said, there is just one girl in this show that clearly stands above the rest as far as the chemistry and dynamics of their personalities in relationship with each other goes. And it continues to be Nagi and Erika. She always watches over him. She's always happy when she sees things kind of work in his favor. And I really do think that that's going to end up, taking us to a different place with the two of them as we get to the later points of this show. Now, to confirm one more time, this is a... Where is it at? I want to say this is a 24... Yes, it's a consecutive 2 curve. So this is a 24 episode show. So we have plenty of time to flush things out. We are nowhere close to being done with this when the spring season is over. And that gives us time to really see how the dynamics and the personalities between the 3 of them are going to mesh out. Because inevitably, as we can see in the opening, the 3 girls along with Nagi are all going to interact at the same time. And I am very interested to see how that's going to go. So all in all, a good episode. I really loved the little fishing outing that happened at the end especially. That was really nice. And every episode, I feel, that while everyone kind of gets a little closer to each other, I also feel without those two realizing it, that Nagi and Erika are, they are getting close in a way that is definitely different than the other 2 girls. So that's my general opinion, and obviously I'll sit on this episode and think as the rest of the day goes along with how I feel about Sachi's performance, and I'll talk more about that when I do my next reaction next week on the show. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Hope you guys liked the episode. If you did, consider liking and subscribing to this video and the channel. And if you want to be one of the first to be notified when a new reaction becomes available, hit the bell icon. So with that said, I'll look forward to seeing you guys next week for another episode of A Couple of Cuckoos. Until then, catch you later.